Here's a little extra video on testing capacitors. It's the Clark Tyger, the Fender Tweed Bandmaster clone. You can see I've removed all the faulty Jensen paper and oil capacitors, and I'm purely using the amp now as a source of 400 volts, because what I've done is a diagram. I've got my 400 volts from the amp and I'm putting it to a capacitor in series with 100k, and I'm measuring this voltage. CUT, capacitor under test. And with a good capacitor you should have 0 volts here. It shouldn't leak any DC. So this is it's very roughly hooked up. Don't try this at home. So this is the capacitor which was feeding the 5881 grid, causing all the problems. And if we look at the meter, as I bring it out of standby and apply 400 volts across the capacitor, we've got 30 volts. As the cap charges, it's dropped slightly, but it's a 0.1, it should rapidly charge. So it's passing DC, quite a lot of it. And to further demonstrate, if I give it a little bit of heat with a heat gun, they do get quite hot inside the amplifier. And then look at the voltage. You can see as the heat gets into the capacitor, it's rising it even higher. So I'll just pause it and I'll clip in a good capacitor. Okay, that's the same value. It's a 0.1 microfarad, 100 nanofarad. This one's rated at 630 volts in series with the 100k. And there you see 90 millivolts. It's just a residue tiny voltage which is negligible. So you can have fancy ESR and LCR bridges. This is one. This is the Chinese one. It reads ESR and reads the cap values and so on. It does it at 3 frequencies: 100 Hz, 1 kHz, 7.8 kHz. It's a nice thing, but it won't show up leaky capacitors once high voltage is applied to them. So that's one way of a good way of testing caps. So I hope that's been of interest, and thanks for watching.